After sharing with you guys my first biggest surprise that I learned about Archangel Michael, I started thinking about my second biggest surprise, and I thought I'd make a video about it. Now, this might be hard for some to believe, but again, if you're new to my channel, real quick, in 2014, I attempted to take my life and Archangel Michael appeared. And not too long ago, a woman tried to kill me by putting a lethal dose of arsenic in my drink. And if it wasn't for Archangel Michael, I wouldn't be here once again. All throughout that time, I've had multiple visitations and out-of-body experiences, and I've learned a couple things. The second thing that really surprised me about Archangel Michael was the fact that he was indeed what you could consider to be a twin. This took me a long time to piece together. In 2015 or 16, I had a visitation from Lucifer in an out-of-body experience that was induced by mushrooms. After whispering his name in my ear, I was presented with this shooting star coming right towards me, and just before it got to my face, it split off and went right by each one of my ears, and both my ears were vibrating physically, and I didn't know what that meant at the time. But in 2015, I had a visitation 1 year after Archangel Michael saved my life, when I attempted to commit suicide, and he appeared, showed me that was no longer an option. He appeared to me in full figure, and I got to see what he looked like. And if you fast forward to 2020, right after my divorce, working at my welding job, and I was just thinking about how much I disliked this life at the time from all the things I was going through. Back then, I still had a different mentality. My healing journey's been on such a rapid pace that I don't recognize myself from a week ago. But, back then I had a certain mindset, and I really hated this life. And I started to conjure all this rage within me. Even though you wouldn't have been able to tell anything from the outside, I got so angry that I actually was concerned that I was gonna spontaneously human combust. And the next thing I know, this portal starts opening up in front of me, and I was introduced to Lucifer, where I got to see him. And what I was basically shown is that Archangel Michael and Lucifer were split off as energies. Archangel Michael thought because he is, like I said in the last video, what I learned is that he is actually the creator of this universe. God created beings. Archangel Michael was one. He went off and created this universe. So what many would consider to be God would most likely be Archangel Michael, because he created this universe and everything in it, but he was created from the one. He thought he could come in and play God, but what he realized was that there was a negative aspect to playing God that almost caused him to have like a soul fragmentation. So another part of his soul had to separate, which became Lucifer. And Archangel Michael and Lucifer are obviously really close and work together, and some people say they're opposing forces, but they're actually giving humanity the opportunity to ascend. And in order for that to happen, Lucifer has to be in charge of all the lower level energies, because they play a role in our evolution. Because we have free will, we can choose to be an irate idiot, which lowers our vibration, right? And so there has to be energies that align to that. So it's all part of the free will evolution game, right? But that was definitely the second biggest surprise that I learned about Archangel Michael. It's probably hard for a lot of people to believe, but that's what I've been shown. So that's all I got. Wanted to share with you guys. Thanks for watching.